Hey, it's Chris from drivertrainingtheory.co.uk. So, when it comes to your theory test and your driving test, what is a passing place? Well, basically, a passing place is just a section of road that's a bit wider, especially when you're on a what's called single track road, where there's only enough room for one car to go past. A passing place just offers you a place to pull in, or for the other driver to pull in slightly to let you both get past. And that way, then you don't end up bogged down or stuck in the mud waiting for traffic to come through. Now, here we can see where other drivers have had to move up and created what is, in effect, a passing place. It could be a driveway, could be a track onto a field. Here, there isn't an actual passing place, but there is a bend. So now, if we reverse slightly, then what we do is just make sure we stop, reverse slightly backwards, and then you can see the natural bend in the road means it opens up. The other driver says thank you and goes through. Now we can see headlights coming the other way. We've got a very good passing place on the right. You wouldn't want to go into the one on the left because that looks really muddy and you're going to end up sinking down. So it would be better for us to stop there. But you can see the other driver has found their own passing place and stopped to let us through, and they made a good choice, because if you look at that, it gets very boggy and you're likely to sink into it. So the driver stops, lets us through, and we carry on. So all the time you're trying to assess and evaluate where the passing places are, then you know if you can use it as you come down. Now we look in the distance, and on the right of our picture, we can already see some headlights coming the other way. And in front of us on the left, we've got the perfect passing place, a nice hard area to stop and wait in. Now, the only problem with this can be that if the other car has seen our headlights and thinks, oh, I'll wait for them, you end up both waiting for the other to come through. So it takes a few seconds because the other car doesn't know if we're coming through yet, but eventually they do turn up, and you can see as they come past once again, they say thank you, and off we go. Once again, the headlights, but on the left there's a wider bit, a passing place. So we come to a stop there, then they can figure out if they can get past, and then off we go again. All the time looking for more cars coming the other way, looking for passing places like the one on the left there. In front of us, we've got another passing place on the left that if we needed it, it's there to use. This time a van does come, so we stop first. Now it's kind of a thing of let's figure out who needs to do what. Do we need to reverse? Can you get through? The van driver looks, assesses the gap, says, yeah, I don't mind getting a little bit muddy. You stay there, I'll get past you. And that's what happens on single track roads. You just need to stop and figure out who's going to go where. We've just passed another lovely passing place there, again looking on the left and the right, because sometimes it may be easier for us to stop opposite passing place to let them come through into it. So we've got one on the right there. Now we're looking round the corner, we've got another one on the left. That one you wouldn't want to stop in, way too muddy. Now looking ahead again to the right of our picture, we've got headlights coming, and the earlier we see them, the more we can plan. So another great passing place. We just pull up, wait, let them go past, and then we can go again. Now as we approach the bridge, you notice on the left, again a passing place where obviously a lot of vehicles have met at this point because they're coming round a blind bend. However, this time we don't need it, so we can just carry on. As we come down, we get the change of speed limit. The road starts to get a little bit wider, so it's at this point you can start to breathe again. However, it's still fairly narrow if a lorry or a large vehicle came down, so it's still important to look for places to pull up.